Hello, 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 hello. Bit of technical problems there, but we are beginning. Hello, good evening. Hello, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I think I just need to arrive before I even continue with what I need to talk to you about. There's been a lot going on in my life at the moment. All right, cool. Let's arrive. So, welcome to this beautiful opportunity for me to share with you the sacred sale that I have going on. It's something that has been brewing inside of me for particularly the last 6 months, 9 months. I've been trying to very deeply align to what it is that I'm really meant to be giving and offering for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. I've been on a very big apprenticeship myself with the universe. I have taught 240 live workshops. I taught 9, 10, 11 levels of theta healing. I've done like 15,000 hours of private, sessions on people. I have trained and trained and trained and trained, and I have been exercised by the universe to develop my healing abilities, my coaching abilities, my teaching abilities, my speaking abilities, my ability to channel, to create, and to help people heal and transform. And I have been on a massive journey to develop all these skills myself. And there comes a time where you have to really know that there is the moment where you start to pass those skills on to others. So when the Black Friday sales were going on, and it was like everyone was like, got this posting buy now kind of stuff. I was like, am I going to do a Black Friday sale? And then all of a sudden, this big burst of light kind of went through me. And it's like, no, step into alignment of what you're truly meant to be doing here and what you're truly meant to be offering, and give it to the world now. Like, let it come out. Because I have been thinking about it for a while, but it never wanted to come through, right? And so it finally did. So finally, this week it came through, and I would love to share it with you. And I've called it the Sacred Sale only because there is a lot of Black Friday stuff going on. But the Sacred Sale is actually an apprenticeship. It's a sacred apprenticeship. It's a sacred apprenticeship that you choose to take so that I can be your teacher and your guide over 6 months, over a year, over 2 years. And my plan, my idea, my my alignment is to give you every single bit of information that I can to help you awaken, to help you become an oracle, to help you channel, to open up your intuitive abilities, to help you move into embodiment, to help you have soul incarnation, to take you onto another level where you not only soul incarnate and activate your amazing human body, you learn expert tools through certifications to actually do that with other people so you can earn money from it as well. And then a whole other level, which is gifting yourself to the world through your ability to speak, your products, a business, creating an online business and things like that. So it's a whole year, it's a whole 2 year journey that I would love everyone to come along with me. And it doesn't matter if you're someone who's new to this or whether you're someone who is wanting to develop a whole new level of skill, because ultimately we are here to be our unique self. So I have developed and designed a system so that you can return back to your uniqueness. And in the process of returning back to your uniqueness, you also have a lot of skills and tools to ensure that you create the abundance, the physical wealth that you need to be supported to keep moving into your brilliance. So I'm very excited to share this with you. This is really, my offering will really make sense to you if you've been following me, if you know my work, if you know how I do things, if you know what I deliver, if you know the quality. Otherwise, it might not make so much sense to you. But I'm going to go through it and I'm going to explain it to you as beautifully as I can so that you understand it. But the idea is that you learn to step into your power. There is that beautiful quote that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, right? And when the student is really ready, the teacher will disappear. And I am hoping through the Sacred Apprenticeship that if you're willing to learn and awaken and evolve and learn all the ways to do this, that you will become so empowered in yourself, you'll become so able in your own self, so strong in your own self that you won't need me anymore. You will step away. And I look forward to that. I look forward to being the holder of a container for you to just come back to your truth. So let me explain it to you. I've created 5 offerings. The first offering, and I've called it the Sacred Apprenticeship, because an apprenticeship is when we choose to come and learn a skill, craft, trade from somebody so that we can use it in our own lives. And a sacred apprenticeship is doing that, but it's a whole other level where I get to help you return back to you. I get to help you return back to your truth, yourself, and give you all the tools to come out into the world, to be your magnificent being. So this is why it's a sacred apprenticeship. And it's a journey we take together, right? It's not like lots of little courses, fix me here, fix me there, you can do this, you can do that. It's a training. It's a way of developing yourself, and we need to do that. I have been on my own apprenticeship myself, in the last 10 years with all my work. I taught 240 live workshops. I have done 15,000 hours of private healing sessions on people. I have created a £1 million brand and multiple 6 figures from my products, right? Which is things like my book, Sacred Revolution, the Oracle cards. And we've all got this in us. We've all got the book and we've all got the Oracle cards within us. And we've all got our own wisdom and knowledge. But sometimes we don't have the keys to help us arrive to that place so that we can make who we are come out to the world. Because at the end of the day, we're wanting to come out. We're wanting to incarnate into our body, but we're wanting to incarnate and bless life with who we are. And over a 2-year period, I hope to give all of that tools and skills to you so that you can step into your sovereign power. So let me explain it to you. We have, I've got 5 different things on the Sacred Apprenticeship. So the first one is what I call 6 months. It's incarnation. And this is where you come and learn with me how to do embodiment, where you learn to embody your soul and you learn to become a coach of embodiment. This is a certified professional coaching tool, and you will learn how to become embodied in an enlightened way, where we actually activate your whole body to so you can feel yourself, your soul, your being, your authentic self. You can start to open up your channeling abilities. It is a professional certification. I also take you on a journey through this apprenticeship to also learn about the female feminine arts, female tantric arts, female sexuality arts, because it's a very big part of helping a female embody. And most of this sacred apprenticeship will be for women, or there will be some stuff for men as well. But this particular part, the Sacred Star program, is very much for women. And I take you deep into the female body and we unlock it, we unravel it, and we do womb stuff and breast stuff and sexual awakening stuff as well, because it's very important that we learn to activate all the energy in our body so that we can activate ourselves. So that is the 6-month incarnation. It's the Sacred Star aspect. It also has, if you choose to move into the retreats, the Living Goddess and Living Priestess retreats. And what these do is it takes your abilities that you've learned in embodiment at the Sacred Star level, taking it to the retreats. And that's where I start to teach you how to do ceremonies, rituals. I also teach you how to do speaking, how to speak to groups, how to do group dynamics, how to create retreats yourself, how to create content. It's a very beautiful 10 days that you get to spend with me, from awakening your female body and loving it and your sexual energy and rituals and ceremonies, to then moving into the priestess vibe, which is channeling information, standing up in front of people, learning your power, learning why you're here, claiming yourself. And it's a very beautiful program all in itself. But of course, because that is one aspect, embodiment, sensual awakening, turning into the goddess, the priestess, the teacher, I also needed to put another aspect to it. And this is where we get the crystallization stage, 1 year. And that is the Sacred Star program, which is the embodiment and stuff like that. And it's got an Oracle certification to it. You may have noticed I've just got some new Oracle cards that I've made. And the Oracle training fits on the embodiment training that I give you. Again, it's a certified training, so it will all be certified. You'll become a professional by the end of it. But what it's going to do is it's going to help you to translate energy into words. It's going to help you to be intuitive, to do body whispering, to talk to angels, do mediumship. It will also help you to learn to speak better. You know, anyone who wants to step into a path of leadership or lead people or teach or even just communicate, whether it's communicating through your words, with emails or marketing, we all need to learn how to translate, speak up, be confident to speak. So this training is all about being the oracle, the one that can receive divine information and the one that can pass it on. And trust me, being the oracle is the key to being an amazing healer. So even if you have the path of a healer within you, if you can't translate energy into words, if you can't communicate that to other people, you don't allow them to unlock and unravel, right? So it's very important that we learn this component. Now, the 6 months and the whole 1 year, the two programs of Sacred Star Embodiment and Soul Star Oracle, they fit together. So it is two separate trainings. You can come in either way, but these two actually fit together as a way of really creating enlightened embodiment, as a way of really helping your soul to incarnate and for you to really step into your power and arrive. And then you can add the retreats in to really get that one-to-one physical connection as well. So that is a very exciting program, and I can't wait to deliver it, because that is about me passing on a lot of experience to you in the most efficient way that I have been able to put everything together. So it's a beautiful program, and I invite you to just go and explore it. You know, and I know these are big things, big commitments to look at, to move into. So at this point, you know, the Sacred Apprenticeship is all about you exploring how I can help you to evolve and awaken and get you to where you need to go. You know, this is a journey of, on some level, death and rebirth. It's a journey of initiations. It's a journey of awakening. It's a journey of you coming back to your truth and your power in the most supportive container with high vibrational information and knowledge, so that you can get there yourself. So, because I want you to be sovereign, I want you to be powerful being, right? I don't want you to be spending your entire life healing and going back and looking at this or that, or struggling in your relationships. You know, we need more powerful people in this world. You know, we need to do a quickening. So this Sacred Apprenticeship will also be like a quickening into your divine timings, a quickening into your incarnation, a quickening into, you know, awakening the abilities, the superpowers, I like to call them, right? That we already have, but we just need to unlock them and awaken them, so that we can play with the magic of the living matrix that we live in, because this universe is super magic. And if you're wanting that really deep magical experience with life, you know, not just looking at nice quotes around it, but actually truly having that exchange in this amazing universe, you have to go through a process of activating yourself and becoming aware of how to connect to things. And this is what this apprenticeship is all about. And yeah, I invite you into it. It's going to be a beautiful container. I'm super proud of it, because it's taken me a long time to put it all together, and find a very beautiful way so it all fits together. It all talks to each other, you know, Sacred Star and the Oracle and the retreats, all the information, it talks to each other, so that you come out of it super complete. And then you can create your own courses and your own retreats and your own books and your own oracle cards and whatever else that you need to do in order to be you in this world, right? So this is the incubator, so to speak. And then for those that are like super want to like go to a whole other level, then I have the 2-year apprenticeship program. And what this does is that it allows you to come and do my Beyond program. And my Beyond program came to me. I was ovulating. I think it was last month or the month before. And you know, for women, that moment of ovulation is a lot of energy, comes to a lot of creation energy. And I must have aligned to my soul and ovulation, like all this energy. I literally had like a massive upgrade in my body and in my system. And all this information came down of putting it into a structure, putting what you've already learned into a whole other level of structure around business, around really stepping into your power, about really owning why you're here, about really coming into physical reality, about really becoming visible and creation and power. This is a power course. But it's also very practical. It's about you coming out into the world. If the first 6 months and 1 year is about you awakening and developing who you are and your connections, the second year is all about you, coming out into the world and having amazing structures and systems in order to do that in a very powerful, abundant way. So that is coming out as well. Now, this extra program called Beyond is also available if you can also come into any of these programs without having to do 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. But I'm inviting you to come for a journey with me because I know how deeply I can transform you. So you can come on to any of these programs without having to do anything before, because I've also developed it. So there's no prerequisites. So whatever calls you, right? And then you might do another one another time, or another thing, another whatever, right? You can go for the journey. But all of the information, and it's taken me a few years for it to consolidate in me, to bring it together, has arrived, and it's ready as a complete piece for you to move through. Now, the beauty about all of this is that I offer in the Sacred Apprenticeship lifetime access and ongoing upgrades. So you just join for that year, for that 6 months. But when I bring the next live round in again, you can come in again. You can come in again. So as the information keeps upgrading and upgrading and upgrading and upgrading, because it will, you also get to come along for the upgrades as well. Because ultimately, I want to create the most extraordinary community of people for you to be in, where you can exchange and grow and up-level each other. So there's going to be also very community-based, with support, with ability for you to do assisting and stuff like that, and work at a deeper level. But I want to do it so it's not like you have some people do a round of my Sacred Star embodiment program, and they do it for themselves. And then the second round then they're ready to step in and be the coach and deliver it to other people. And some people have life stuff that comes on, like they beginner, and then life moves them in a different direction and they need to come back to it again. So I don't ever want to stop your learning, and I don't ever want to stop your growth. And I'm not here to drain heaps of money out of you. It's not my style. It doesn't light me up. I'm someone here that's come to, on a very deep soul level, to teach you, to teach you to awaken and to teach you to come into your power. And this is why I put this together in the most beautiful way that I can. So you will continuously keep coming year on year on year on year. It says 6 months, right? But that's just what you pay, but you get lifetime access to all the upgrades. That is the most fairest, most brightest, most aligned way that I have found to deliver this work, because I want you to grow. I'm here to make you grow. The more you can grow and step into your power, what does that do? The more of your incarnated light that can arrive and you can deliver to this world. It means that you're going to give that to your family, which means that your children are going to grow up in a healthier way. You're going to give that to your community, right? Because in the Beyond program, we look at creating community, helping your legacy actually on a bigger level. This is not a selfish journey, right? Sorry, I've got a slight cold developing. I think I might sneeze too. I think the cold's coming. So, and maybe I'm also a little bit emotional too, because it is such a beautiful, sacred part of my work. And I look forward to delivering it. It's taken me a long time and a lot of painful growth and a lot of painful initiations and a lot of painful life experiences to bring this to you. It's also been a lot of deep initiations with life, with the universe, that have torn me apart and broken me at times. It's been a lot of working with people, and from all different walks of life, from all different religions, from all different cultures, and finding a way to deliver a lot of information to you in a very concise, universal way that will cross culture, cross religion, and help you and help others and ultimately this world. So this is the bigger energy behind it all. So this is the Sacred Apprenticeship, and I invite you to come and explore it. And I invite you to book in for a clarity call or just get curious about it, Um, and what I'll be doing over the next 5 days is I'll be offering a 5-day kind of like a challenge, but it's not really a challenge. It's an agreement, the 5 agreements, because there are 5 agreements that we take to step into our light. There are 5 agreements that we take to understand the light of our legacy. There are 5 agreements that we take to arrive here. And I want to move you through these 5 agreements. So come and join me on that over the next week or so. They're going to be very bright, very light. It's called the Legacy of Light, the agreements. And it will help you to understand my work at an even deeper level. But I also have 2 more offerings. So this is the apprenticeship, and then afterwards I have the to work privately with me. I have given up working on private sessions for about, I think, almost 2 years now. I haven't done many private sessions. I just did so many. There came a point where it was a bit like a conveyor belt of people coming to see me, and I was like, you know what? I'm a teacher. I need to learn to teach. So I was like, I let it go. And I just downloaded a whole heap of other stuff so that I could do my teaching, which is where my most precious work is. But then I realized that there are some souls that actually need me to help them grow and develop. They need me to help them hold them through a process powerfully, So this is not for everybody, but this is for those that know that they will benefit from me, that I can take them to another level. This is for probably already existing coaches, healers, and teachers, and you've kind of reached a cap and you know that there's more, right? And you're needing to step into that more. And that more is more of you arriving. That more is more of your soul incarnating. That is more of you having higher vibrational offerings to give this world. So if you're ready to go to that next, like you've reached the glass ceiling and you want the next level, then I have opened up a few spaces for one-to-ones. Again, I haven't done this for a really long time because I just, I haven't done one-to-ones for a very long time. So there are 2 things. I have a 2-month offering. It's called Invocation. And it is for us to invoke all of your next level of products, your offerings, to really get clear about what you are bringing forward, why, the deep teachings, the cosmology behind things. This is over 2 months. So you've got to be very available for this 2-month experience, right? And we do one-to-one sessions. There's 3-hour strategy calls. There's unlimited Voxer, but you need to be ready to receive your next level of offerings for this one to work, okay? So that's available. That's 2 months. And then I have another one, which is over a year. So it's 12 months. And it is where we work very, very deeply together. It takes a lot of, not necessarily energy to hold you through this, but it's a lot of my presence to hold you through this. So if you're someone who knows you need to go to your next level in your business, so this would be for someone who's already got a business, who's probably already doing coaching or teaching, and is really ready to bring the next layer of who they are and their offerings. Over a year, we go through everything from your alignments to you stepping into your power to looking at your business structures, strategies, all of that stuff. We do weekly calls, we do unlimited Voxer, we do, which is voice messaging and texting. I give you a VIP retreat day as well, where we do initiations and ceremonies and rituals and things like that. And there's also lots of strategy, like 3-hour blocks as well, that we do to really unlock things and unpack things. So that's also available. And I'll be doing that maybe for 1, maybe 2. Let's see, people, but that would be it. And that's really for the right person, because I want to spend my time, because it's a soulmate connection with someone who's going to light me up as well and light me up with your greatness. So if you're ready to be great and you're ready to light up the world with your greatness and you're ready to light me up with your greatness, then I look forward to supporting you on that as well. So they're my 5 offerings. They will be available. You can ask questions in the chat if you like. They will be, I they will be available until the 13th of December. You can put, if you're interested, you can just let us know. You can put deposits down. We can work out things. I'm super fair. I'm more committed to your growth and you showing up in the world, right? You showing up in the world, and I'd love to hold you through that process. I have so much for you, and trust me, the awakenings that have been happening for people spontaneously opening up their channeling abilities, spontaneously, stepping into what they're wanting to do, marriages, babies being born. It's been amazing. It's magical. And I look forward to helping you live a magical life, I guess, underneath it all. So yeah, sending you, that's it. And don't forget, I know for some of you don't know me, or you've either just stepped into my world. For others, I know that you've been with me for many, many years and you keep showing up to all my webinars and things like that. So we've had a very deep relationship. But over the next week, I have the 5 agreements, and I'm going to give that. I think we start on Wednesday, Thursday, and then it's the following Monday, Tuesday, and then on the full moon on December the 7th. And we are going to go through all the 5 agreements, and it's going to be amazing how you open up your legacy of light. So if you're not quite ready for the Sacred Apprenticeship, or you're wanting to put your toes into it, or you're curious about it, then come and join me for that. It's going to be very deep. It's going to be very bright, light, powerful. So if you're ready to step closer to your light, then that's there for you as well. And that's it, really. I think that's it. I know I haven't gone into detail of all the courses, what's available in it, but you can find that on my website. There's a lot of detail there that you'll be able to see. If you've got questions, you can drop me a message. I'm very open to working with you on what works for you in your life as well, because I don't know, it just feels nicer that way, right? But this is for people that know that they need to move through this process with me. You can jump on and off at any stage. You can build up, but everything fits together like a modular kind of thing. So I'm very excited to deliver the first person, whoever gets to go through this whole process and program, and interviewing them at the end, because I know it's going to be a powerful process. I welcome you to the Sacred Apprenticeship. I welcome you to the 5 agreements that we're going to be having in the next week or so. I invite you into my worlds. There is so much for you, whether it's books. We've got some oracle cards coming out soon. They're coming. There's always lots of things going on and around. And yeah, welcome. And hopefully I get over my cold sooner rather than later. But thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I'm around, but definitely come for the 5 agreements. Or I see you in the Sacred Apprenticeship.